Kamansu ogenda kuwumula dakika 5 okomewo ogenda kuzanya Magali Henry ku round 2. Klaus goes in October 6. Klaus goes at Klaus. Klaus barimo kubarira Klaus bakubarira October 6 ibyo birabonye kuturiko asitatu kusoma watu waliwo dakika 10 zokka bakakulidde ampaya yabasoni kandi okubala Table 2 tugenda kuzaako voice plate Ruyinda Ibula nomudda ku table 2 voice plate Ruyinda next on table 2.
Very good evening, dear viewers.
Ngojeko Kayanja Ibla Masira Wakaba Lashidi Kasozi Jeffrey Abasigale Mudega Musozi.
Once again, good evening, dear viewers. I hope I am clear.
Wakaba Lashidi Kasozi Jeffrey Abasigale Mudega Musozi over. Wakaba Lashidi aita kuboneka munsi n'embabali kitegeeza yenna ayitawo
and as Hazard misses a black which will be so regrettable. This is the second round of the ongoing Christmas Cup Championship that is happening in the district of Masaka in central Uganda. This one is the biggest match of the competition so far. I would personally be fine having this one as a final, as a semi-final, as a quarter-final. Nonetheless, two of the tournament favorites are facing off in the round of last 32, and whoever loses this match in a race to 6 will be exiting the tournament immediately because it is single elimination. Now, Zambia's Moses Mofya, the guy that is donning the black and red, is taking on Uganda's Hazard Lokoma in Uganda, the guy that is donning on that brown and the grey in the top and bottom respectively, racing to 6 for a place in the round of last 16, which is resuming tomorrow. First frame of the match has been won by Hazard. This one is Moses Mofya attempting to make it 2 for himself and for Zambia and for Eagles. Once again, Moses Mofya 0 and Hazard Lokoma 1. And yes, we have 3 scoreboards that you can see. Ignore the one on the left and the one on the right, and only consider the one in the middle, that because the other 2 are for other tables. For now, it is a poor safety from Moses Mofya, who gets to gift frame number 2 to Hazard. It is Hazard 2 and Mofya 0. Umpire is Farida Hadija Nachiride, one of only 2 female umpires of the Pool Association of Uganda so far, and by far the most active. The other one is called Kezia. She has been a player for about 13 years or so. Now she has resorted to officiation. Hazard 2 and Mofya 0. If the match goes in its current complexion, it will be one Zambian left in the competition, Kelvin, who will be playing, I think, against Pius Mpoza, a match that I will also be streaming, and then call it a day for today. Thank you for the concern about music, Shitaka Alvin. I'm using a partly noise filtering microphone, but if after this video I get a few issues with YouTube, maybe with the notifications also, then I have no option but to probably delete the video. But the good thing about YouTube is that closing a page is very unlikely. It comes in only with a big infringement issues, not just background music. YouTube could close a page after several warnings, only after uploading copyrighted videos themselves, not just background music in an original stream like this one. Hazard going for a third. He's one of Uganda's best players without a shadow of a doubt. Those whom Kelvin and Mofya have not played against himself. Of course, Kasozi, the likes of Masu, the likes of Ibra, the likes of Caesar. But they've already faced off with Ibrahim Kayanja and Computer. There are others who could be on the radar. That is Habib, Glorious himself. Amongst others, Ian is down, Ibrahim Kayanja is down, Mustafa Bwire is down. Simon Nebola was up in the first match. He was rematched yesterday and he went down too. So they are in profit so far, the Zambians. But it's always very important to win a comp like this one, not just money, not just the gambling bit of it, but also a tournament. Because when you win a tournament, you will have won so many players. When you win a race, a battle, you defeat one person. So whoever will win this competition will be champion out of 64 participants, not a champion out of 2. That's why if I were a player, I would love to win tournaments way more than money matches. Chance prevails for Moses Mofya to pull a fast back for himself here. And also please forgive my kind of unclear audio. It's because I'm using a partly noise, especially background noise filtering microphone, such that if the music is not very loud, it may survive copyright infringement issues. So Mofya and Kelvin have been in Uganda now for 1 week and 1 day. So far they've been playing in money matches races. First time they are participating in a truly Ugandan competition. Both are in Uganda only for the very first time. And also we get a chance to see Mofya against one of the players that make up Uganda's national team. One of the guys that when you beat, yes, there is a real feeling that you've beaten Uganda, beat Hazard. But so far, it is Hazard who is in the lead. He has his scores in red on the right. Mofya's scores are in blue on the left. Please ignore the two scoreboards that are on the extreme right and extreme left of your screen. They are for the tables that are on the left and on the right respectively. This match is on the center table, which is the main camera table, with a scoreboard on its own, the one that is colored in blue and red. Hazard going for a third here. Very good shooting this. Using the two cushions of the table, the one on the top and the one on the bottom respectively, to support the movement of the white ball, because his yellow had a big cut on it. The rest for a player of this magnitude is a formality. Hazard trying to put yellow, so the white ball backward for the black. Maybe he drew it too far, but I think he will be okay. Needing to put that black, in my opinion, to the corner pocket on the bottom left of your screen. Also has to be a little bit careful with the white ball. Naturally, it could get potted to the center pocket. Controls the white ball, but off target. That was a little bit careless and reckless. He all got it wrong by how badly he drew the white ball backwards, allowing chance for Mofya to play again. And Mofya is one of the most tactically gifted players on the African continent. Give him a bad game and he will say that yes, this is my game. He knows how to play that pool that you call touch. He's one of the reasons why Zambia is called the touch country in terms of pool. It's called touch pool. That pool that takes too much time for players between shots. Also too many softies, too many snookers. Player that makes himself very hard to beat. Still wants to play many matches against other Ugandans. Wants to play with Masur. He made it clear yesterday in an audio. He wants to play with the computer and wants to play with him tonight, by the way. There is no agreement on that. Has already played with Ibrahim Kayanja and has beaten him. And what a match that one was in a decider. Exactly 3 days ago today, he has also taken down Mustafa Kweli. Also in the tournament that he's participating, he's in the second round. So far, he's on a clean place. Hasn't lost any match against any Ugandan. Here he is, trading, trying to make it one. Good reporting, good white ball movement. Moses Mofya versus the black to make it one for himself against Hazard's 2 and puts the black. It is Mofya 1 and Hazard 2. Whatever Hazard is having his antics. That's why those who like him love him so much, but those who don't like him don't like him at all. Sometimes it's so controversial the way he communicates to his opponents and the fans and the officials alike. When he thinks something is not so wrong, he'll make it very clear and doesn't care who it affects. Seems to be asking the umpire to clean the table. It's in the player's rights, but we just think that he was so rude in demanding so. In the meantime, Hazard 2 and Mofya 1 live commentary is resuming shortly.
Okay. Elvis. abali awo mutego tu waliwo abonebone nabo bagaziwemu tutambule game zibiri kusema Lawrence tugaziwemu next piece. Bayiweze babalire kawo batandike.
Now Rachel Mbewe is commenting stubbornly in Luganda, saying that Webalenyo, it means Zikomo, it means thank you. Thanking Mofya for how he's playing so far, but you're thanking him maybe for winning frame number 1. The guy is still trailing. Sanjom Baswali supporting Hazard, asking him to make sure. Rashida Mutes is asking about scores for Ian. It is Ian 3 and Motebi Malida 1. So Rashida, you can see Malida has won a game against Ian. That means Ian is weak. Frederick Chomba, thank you for watching. Michael Makaweli is asking if Kelvin is already eliminated. The answer is no. He's play against Bias Posa later tonight, maybe in 30 minutes time or so. Robert Oneka is definitely supporting Hazard for the first time. For nationalistic reasons, or maybe for patriotic reasons. You support him, you wait when he faces Caesar in the next round. Then you change your support. I'm kidding. Kana Adventures Kenya is asking if it is double life. The answer is no. Single elimination, you lose, you bust. They are gracious. Herbert supporting Mofya, saying Apoyo Matek. It also means thank you very much. Oh, Zakaria Sidiro watching from Saita. Hazard's manager of Roxbury in Chiwanga. First time I'm realizing him watching a stream. I know he always watches, but doesn't like to comment always. Thank you, Manager Zach, for the work you are doing in these boys. The entire Roxbury team led by Ibra, then Hazard, then Kasozi, the likes of Savimbi, Robert Chumusime, Arnold Semkwano, and always entertaining Africa, flying them around the place. For you, it is money at risk, at stake. For us, it is entertainment guaranteed. Thank you for being a very useful addition to our sports. May the Almighty reward you. Atuha Monday, you want to know the results of Caesar? You didn't end the race. Caesar won. Caesar is already into the round of last 16. He will be resuming his action tomorrow at 11 a.m. The kind of white ball Mofya is having maybe has to use the red ball that is near the center pocket on the right as support. When he puts that yellow ball he's looking at to the corner pocket on the bottom right. If he uses the red ball well, white ball resting just against that red, then he will have a good white for the black to the corner pocket on the bottom left. The only option of a shot he has. Yes, he puts ready for support. Good result. Mofya Moses going for an equalizer to win a second in a row against one of the tournament favorites in Hazard. And it is Mofya 2, Hazard 2. MTech fans, thank you for watching. You are supporting Caesar. Caesar will be returning to action tomorrow. And by the way, Caesar's management has proposed a trilogy with Kelvin. Also, this is maybe information for manager Zahe. I've never given him information on general social media, but yes, Kelvin is supposing a double header with Ibra, like home and away. One race at a choice. Ibra's choice of venue, definitely Roxbury. Then Kelvin prefers also host Ibra at Addis Sport, with each race having $1,000 pot of its own. That is Kelvin's suggestion. And Kelvin has come to a verbal agreement with Joseph Kasozi also to have a double header against each other. And they are talking of playing 2,000 pot. I'm surprised guys are suggesting too much money. And of course, they have had 2 races against each other so far. One was in Zambia last year, won by Kelvin. Another one was in Nairobi. Last month it was won by Kasozi. Maybe they want to beat each other once and for all. So far, no word from Hazard about the venture of the Zambians into Uganda. Computer also is interested in having a match with the Mofya. Just had 2 with Kelvin, winning 1 and losing another. That was yesterday. Also, thank you for watching. Canada Ali, you are in Somalia, Mogadishu, and you're asking for where your player is. Sajamba Ibrahim is playing against a guy that I don't know, a local player from here in Masaka. In that one, I expect Ibra to cruise to the round of last 16. I will only be giving you an update if he's down. But for us, for now, he's leading 1-0. And he too is one of the tournament favorites. This place has not been exactly a very good hunting ground for Ibra. He has participated in a few tournaments here. He hasn't won any. He was once a losing finalist around exactly 2 years ago. 1st January 2023. Came second to Caesar in a comp of 128 players. So, Matua Francis, you're asking if Ibra has played. I do believe that I have answered your question in that statement. Brother Osby is saying that none of these guys is playing with Caesar. Caesar's management team, that is the ATA, has already contacted Kelvin for potential business. So shall be getting an update on that one as well, but it will not be next week because next week is quite busy for the players. Because today it is comp, tomorrow the comp goes on. There is another comp, a one-day comp, a weekly comp that is happening on Monday. Then there is some stuff lined up for Mofya and Kelvin on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then on Saturday there is a comp of the Pool Association of Uganda. That is the end of year championship, a comp where Bwanika Mansour is defending champion. It will also have Kelvin and Mofya in participation. There is $600 for the winner. So it is one they want to participate in. So after that busy schedule, when you factor in matches with Caesar, yeah, it can be a little bit hectic. But I know that most especially Kelvin will not be leaving Uganda without playing with Caesar. He's one guy you need to beat. When you come to Uganda, try and beat him. When you beat him, then you can count yourself having beaten, yes, the best that there is in Uganda. Now Hazard is on the last red. There is space between the jaw of that corner pocket on the bottom right and the yellow for Hazard to pass his red. Yes, he passes the red right off the cushion and direct for the black. Good shooting from the guy that calls himself the Truth and has played a very truthful white to regain his lead. And yes, he does. Hazard 3 and Mofya 2. Bashir Kavuma, yesterday Kelvin beat Simon 16-12 in Chiwanga. And Kelvin won the same way that Simon won in the first race. So many unforced errors from the losing player. Pretty much the same winning score, only that Kelvin was playing for more money. It was $1,000 pot. The first race, which was won by Simon, was $600 pot. The Truth leading 3-2 against Chinaman in a race to 6 for a place in the round of last 16 here at KV Pool Arena in Masaka's Christmas Cup.
That means Kelvin, you still have one match today. Kelvin can get ready in time from now. The next table.
There is another match that is happening on the corresponding table, the one that you can see part of on the right. When that match ends, I understand the match between Mpozo Pius and Kelvin Fekoti will be happening. If it does that, then I will be streaming it on Big Money Billiards Facebook.
Umpire DJ, center table scores 3 Arsen, 2 Mofya Moses on the center table.
So far, guys, you are watching the biggest match of the competition so far between two players that you would tip to try and win the event. And they are facing on day one. One of them will return as a player tomorrow, another will return maybe as a supporter of a friend or as just a spectator. Hazard going for a fourth. Look at this white. This guy can make the cue ball dance around the table. He can make the white ball speak English. His game is entertainment. He entertains as he plays. He entertains as he speaks to the opponents and the umpires and the fans. Sometimes it cannot be. It may not be exactly entertaining. It can be a little bit annoying, but it's why people really like to watch him. He's winning a fourth after making this very good clearance. I think it will be the best clearance of the match so far from the Truth. Puts again and gets an even better white ball. Now up against the black to regain a 2-game lead that he had after 2 frames played. Black is sunken. Hazard 4 and Mofya 2. Once again, our umpire is Farida Nachiride. Just respect her for her consistency and most especially stamina when female. She'll have no problem standing for 10 hours of the day, only having a 30-minute lunch break, and then will be the first person at the venue the following day. And it's not as if these people are paid lots of money, it is passion of the sport first. And it is because the sport has people like them that it is alive. So if you're watching this stream and you're an umpire anywhere, just know that I salute you big time. Christos Senda, the head of officials, head of umpires with the Kenya Pool and Billiards Association, amongst others.
Mofya has a 4. Mofya 2. Rest the series. Makosa class 5. Monitor and volume pass the force. Not. Rest the 6. But come on, super Henry, potato number 6. But come on, super Henry, potato number 6. On top of number 4, let's have Ian. Ian, the only one. So what would be now we have a speed on second. I want to see a man coming up. Ian, the only one. Timothy Mudamucha.
If you're just joining the stream, Moses Mofya, who is fighting back, is training 3-4 against Hazard Lokomwa in a race to 6 for a place in the round of last 16 of the ongoing Christmas Cup Championship at KV Polo Arena, Masaka, Central Uganda. Moses Mofya is one of two Zambians that did travel from Lusaka about 2 weeks ago, actually. Yeah, a little bit more than 2 weeks ago, maybe. Okay, exactly 2 weeks ago, from Lusaka to Nairobi to participate in the Grand Michana Open Pool Championship, and of course his compatriot Kelvin did participate as well as in the ATA Super 8 comp that he won. Then proceeded to Kampala, where they hope to celebrate their Christmas and then the New Year, and then a little part of the New Year having more competition than they are having at home against some or all of Uganda's best players in races, money matches, as well as tournaments like this one. This one is the round of last 32 in the ongoing 64-man competition, with number 1 tomorrow walking away with $500 US, but there will be cash prizes for the top 8. But most importantly, it's not just about the money, it's about performance in Uganda. And while the Zambian national team has been in Uganda before, that was 2016, and none of Kelvin or Mofya were part of that team. And there is this kind of talk that for any player to be called a top player on the African continent, they must tour Uganda, play against the Ugandan environment and Ugandan players and all Ugandan players, and they will be judged on how they perform when they are here. That is why Kelvin and Mofya didn't take it upon themselves when they visited Kenya for those 2 competitions. That after Kenya they crossed the border to Uganda. Lots of challenges they faced during their travel from Nairobi to Kampala. A journey that's supposed to have taken a maximum of 15 hours did take the whole of 24 hours traveling by road, using a bus which got mechanical breakdown in Nairobi, and only getting them a small car in which they moved about 10 hours later. In the end, their trip took the whole of 25 hours. And it has so far been a relative success, in my opinion. Moses Mofya having played 2 races, winning them both, one against Mustafa Pwede, another against Ibrahim Kayanja. Then Kelvin has played 3 races, winning 2 and losing 1. Defeating Ian Kaziwe, then winning and losing against Ebola Simon in the first and rematch, respectively.
Lukoma Hazard na Mofya yenna wabula ogenda kuddamu nsanye esomatiba Peter ovaawo Lukoma Simon ne Klaus yenna ayitawo oddamu nja omuli mu quarter finals Wakaba Rashidi oli wanja olinda wabula mu Maniso ne Babali Henry enja Kayanja na Musila olinda wabula mu Kelvin Kandu Musa Nesula Sidi enja Kasozi njete ku lutala timu enja kitegeeza abali luzanya leero Peter. Klaus, Simon, Banzanyo.
It was a very good skill from Hazard. I'm not so sure he'll be fine with the resting position of the white ball. I think his intention was to be right for the black to try and practice the corner pocket on the top of your screen. On the right, white ball moved a little bit further. He nonetheless has the opportunity to put black ball to the center pocket. Shot on target. White is safe. Hazard 5, Mofya 3. 3 frames to go. Mofya needs them all, or else his competition comes to a premature end. Love Surgeon is asking about where the tournament is. It is in the district of Masaka, central Uganda, about 120 kilometers west of Kampala. That is how far these guys moved, the Zambians. Remember, by this time yesterday, Simon and Kelvin were facing off. And after the match, Kelvin and Mofya did travel over the night, reaching this place at 4 a.m. in the morning, checking into their hotel, sleeping for about 5 or 6 hours, and waking up, you have breakfast, and then play again. That is the kind of life of a professional pool player. Sometimes it's not easy.
Scores what you say that table or good come Hasani, I have like a child. I tell you, Moses and I'm not Masaka Kumaka. Table number 2. Okulu Henry note. I think one common is to the job. 2. Reigns 6. Scores equal to number 2. Mayweather. 3-2. Okay. Mayweather 3, Mayweather ali kuzanya Saka ali kuzanya manyi bali babiri Twina ali kuzanya isinjo balibula
Maze, please ignore the scoreboard that is on the bottom right as well as the one that is on the top left respectively. Only consider the one that is in the middle. The one that has Mofya's scores in blue and Hazard's scores in red. It is 5-3. Hazard leading, rest to 6.
abasize bulawo bi 16 batebusobodde kuzanya ate temujja mukunaana baagala kusaba mukabeza emisala tusobole okutandikalamu ku munaana quarter finals. Caesar ne Ian yenna wangula last 8. Luhunga Simon Klaus yenna wangula last 8. Even last 8 wabukwana bracket. Okaba Rashidi alida kuwanika n'embabali enkya yenajja nga bwe gwazanya agende ku mwana bracket Timothy Lutaya ne Kasozi n'anawangula enkya bayingira mwana bracket ati wamusindeza manager Deli Mtuga-Nsuziwunyako Trevor ali mu kuzanya Timothy azanya enkya Simatimba Peter akyalimu Babali Henry akyalimu Mosi Fred akyalimu kale naye nga timu Masaka twalimu budejja nakusomera ab'e Masaka owulire abasobodde okwetaba ku mpaka zino.
Just like that, we seem to have seen the last of Moses Mofya in this competition against one of Uganda's finest. Hazard wins 6-3, in my opinion, quite convincingly, because he has been out shooting for most of the match and outplaying Mofya. Hazard qualifies for the round of last 16, and the MC is announcing that he will be playing his last 16 match tonight because before he goes home. For now, we meet on break and finish. On Big Money Billiards Facebook for the match most likely between Pius and Kelvin. See you then.
Simon